And then, oh, Biggie, Kiddwaya is a politician. You see that boy? That boy is a politician. That boy did it for himself. I don't believe jack shit. But of course, I'm going to act like we're cool in this house. Everything. I'm going to do kumbaya with him. But if I have any opportunity to also let people know that this boy is playing a game, he's a politician, I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth, I'm going to take that chance very well and campaign against him. Kiddwaya is playing a game.
I watched Doyin's diary session yesterday and oh my god, it was very hilarious. However, I saw a lot of hypocrisy on full display because, you know, Doyin has a way of talking and sounding very convincing, very persuasive. Doyin has a very persuasive style of communicating. She's very vocal, extremely assertive. Yes, very assertive. She has no filter. I mean, I'm sure by now we already know all of these characteristics that Doyin possesses as an individual, and sometimes people like her, sometimes people hate her. But I listened specifically to her analysis of Kiddwaya. And that was what really got me, because for me, that was where I found the hypocrisy. For me, it felt like somebody that was nagging or ranting, you know, over someone else that kind of has a similar strategy to hers. Because if you look closely at Kiddwaya's strategy and Doyin's strategy, in a way, there's a lot of similarities. The only difference is Kiddwaya is very, you know, kind of conspicuous with his, right? Because he's a transparent person sometimes, right? He's coming at you and sometimes he gives you hints that, oh yes, I'm coming at you. Doyin, on the other hand, you know, puts on this garb of self-righteousness to cover the stench of her own strategies, you know, of the games that she plays below, right? Thereby presenting herself to be the fairest person in the house. So I'm going to be talking about that particular section of our diary session. I'm going to talk about all of that on this video, and I would also love to hear from you. So please go ahead and share your thoughts with us in the comment section below as you watch, all right? And please watch this video to the end. Do not skip out on any part. And you are all welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly go ahead and do exactly what you see on your screen. Please subscribe, all right? And yeah, like this video, please, and feel free to share. Now, quickly, let's get into the details of this conversation. During her diary session, she had talked about the head of house games, which I would not want to go into anymore because we had a live stream yesterday and we actually spoke extensively about the games. And I feel like we're going to, you know, be overflogging the conversation if we talk about it again on this video. Yeah, but a portion of that particular, you know, conversation about the head of house games that really caught my interest was how she had described her desperation to get immunity that Monday. Yeah. Now, if you all recall, after the games, she had conversations with people in the house, Mercy, Angel, and she had given off the impression that, well, she wanted a female to win, you know, not the guys. And so she had like a deal with Mercy, right? That Mercy was going to win. She was going to get immunity and all whatnot. But in the diary room, we'd actually heard otherwise. She had said or claimed that she had a deal with Neil, that Neil was going to join her in taking out Mercy. Then Neil was going to allow her win. Then she was going to, you know, emerge the head of house. And then lo and behold, they got into the arena and Neil had acted like a coward and had left the game. Now, she kept on hammering on her own theory that, oh, Neil was trying to give people the impression that he was a hero, right? He was considerate by, you know, stepping out of the game so that the two ladies would challenge each other. That it's a bloody lie, that he knew that they had already lost the game. So she kept on emphasizing and emphasizing on that part. It was like Doyin wanted to open our brains as viewers, you know, to remove the notion we already have of Neil, that Neil actually did the right thing by stepping out of the game and allowing the ladies to compete against each other. So it was like Doyin wanted to erase that perception from our minds. So she kept on hammering on that. I'm like, Doyin, calm down. You're looking crazy right now. Calm down. Now, she hammered on that one about she talked about how desperate she was, to get immunity. Initially, they were saying they wanted to give Bbnaija the immunity, but at that point in time, granted, she and Bbnaija, they were at loggerheads with each other. They were not on good terms. So it was quite understandable, her wanting the immunity for herself. So according to her, she had actually decided to, is it dine with the enemy or what? How did she put it? She had decided to play into the emotions of people. She admitted to using tears to cry, cry to angel, plead, beg, and then finally started talking to people, lobbying basically, and they gave her the pardon me please immunity, people pardoning her. So I'm like, oh wow, that was fantastic. Because if there's one thing I know about Doyin, in the history of our 2 times or our first time and now on Big Brother show, Doyin has so much pride. Doyin is a very, very proud person. One thing Doyin does not know how to do is beg. And I admire her for that. I admire her for that because she would rather not beg, but see through her own strategy and see how far it takes her in the game. So I really admire her for that. But according to her yesterday, she had to do whatever it took to gain that immunity because she felt really angry that Mercy won at the end of it all. Yeah. Now, away from that, I mean, after I had finished giving her accolades for doing whatever she did, because of me, I saw her play again. I saw her play the game of manipulation, right? And she actually succeeded in that. She got the result that she wanted. She got the BFF title. She got the immunity for the week. She now moved on to Kiddwaya's conversation, talking about the guy is a politician, that Kiddwaya going about, instigating shit about her, telling people that she's an instigator, started off the narrative, around that she was puppeteering Bbnaija. Bbnaija is a pawn in the house. She's using Bbnaija to play her game, blah, blah, blah. She was so upset, even went as far as, blasting that award presentation speech that Kiddwaya had actually presented to her during the Aquafina task, talking about how she felt like it was fake, it was all lies, simply because after it all, she was not even after it all, I think right from that stage, she was demanding for an apology from Kiddwaya right from that stage. And Kiddwaya did not give her the apology that she wanted because of the way she was asking. Doyin is very, very forceful sometimes. Yes, sometimes Doyin does not know how to use tact to get what she wants. She tends to get very, very aggressive, verbally aggressive, in trying to get what she wants. Same thing she did during the Level Up season, with Deji, and it did not work out for her. Even with Shegs at some point, that was the same way she was trying to go around things with Kiddwaya, and it did not work out for her that way. And then the last things that she said. Now, these are the things she said that really caught my attention in all of the rantings that she was doing in the diary session. She was talking about moving forward, she will not fail to capitalize on any opportunity that she finds, to decampaign Kiddwaya, to let people know that he is playing a game, to let people know that he is fake, that he is a politician, that he's doing XYZ, XYZ. I listened to that, and guys, frankly speaking, I was just having a good laugh because in my head, I kept on, chanting the question of, Doyin, are you not playing a game? Doyin, are you not playing a game? You come into the diary room, even out there in the house, you try to give off the air of being the most vocal person, being the most assertive person, being that friend that sticks by a friend's side all through and through. But then on the flip side, you are equally playing a game of manipulation with these people. Yes. I mean, this last issue that she had with Bbnaija, what did she do? Guys, I was so disappointed with the way she was going around and around, talking to different people in the house, presenting her case, making herself look like the saint, whilst presenting Bbnaija to be the villain. Yes, we know and agree that Bbnaija actually slighted her. We know that Bbnaija actually offended her. But Bbnaija did not go around saying trashy things about Doyin. Doyin was the one that did it. And then that conversation that she had with Bbnaija, after the whole immunity challenges on Monday, talking about, oh, if you talk to Cross and Cross tells you I called you dumb, yes, I did. I'm like, no, Doyin, that wasn't the only thing you said. You actually said a lot of things. You insinuated a lot of things. So is that not you playing a game? Even with the whole pardon me please process, you also played a game. You manipulated your way into gaining your immunity. And here I am applauding you for it. So why is it a problem if Kiddwaya is also playing a game of manipulation? So guys, I would love to hear your thoughts about that one, because I don't know, Doyin can be very, very draining sometimes. You see guys, Doyin has actually proven countless number of times that she cannot take the energy that she gives. She cannot take the toxicity that she gives. Doyin can be very toxic, and she admitted it during the diary session that she's just that principalities and powers that she's fully aware that people pray against in the house. Yes, but then it was so interesting that she was wearing it as a badge of honor. Yes, it was so interesting that she was priding herself in it. And so other people are playing that game out there in the house, and she's finding it unfair. She's picking offense in it, talking about she's going to use every opportunity that she gets to decampaign Kiddwaya, and that she forgets that the viewers are not sleeping, that there are people that actually watch the show. People are actually watching, and people see through all of her tactics. So guys, I'm gonna rest my case here. I would love to hear from you. Please just go ahead and let me know what you think about Doyin Davies's game in the house, right? And all the threats that she's been making to met out on Kiddwaya's game. And I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.